is up and welcome back. This is Law of Evolution, and you feel that, right? You feel what's going on here. Well, here, let me explain it to you. There's something going on, and it's sweeping the gaming community. And it's that thing called Fortnite. It's Epic Games' mass multiplayer and base building zombie shooter that has more than 45 million players across consoles and PC, and it continues to grow at the most rapid of paces, right? Now, when Fortnite launched as a paid early access in July 2017, it was solely as a PvE experience. Players hacked and blasted their way through levels by collecting materials and crafting super elaborate bases to repel waves of zombies. Reviews were positive, but they went mostly unnoticed. However, Epic kept a keen eye on the success of another early access game, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which is fondly known as PUBG, and they quickly released a free-to-play. Let me say that again. A free-to-play edition Battle Royale the following September. Now, everybody knows what Battle Royale is at this point, right? The premise being 100 people drop or parachute onto a map with only the clothes on their back. Players can go it alone or enter as a team of up to 4, maybe 5 if we're looking at H1Z1, as they forage for weapons, defensive items, and they hunt rival players to be the last one standing. The game slowly restricts the map's playable area by introducing a shrinking storm or a gas cloud players must avoid to survive, and it's this mechanic that keeps the game moving forward. When Fortnite Battle Royale appeared, right, the similarities between it and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds were not lost on people at all. Chang Han Kim, who is the CEO of the PUBG Corporation, actually slammed Epic for quote-unquote replicating the game and threatened to take additional legal action. The situation was, let's say, complicated by the fact that PUBG actually uses Epic Games' Unreal Engine, which I think led to one of those have a seat moments, and then that was the end of that. On February 8th of 2018, Epic announced that Battle Royale had surpassed its rival's concurrent player record, gathering a remarkable 3.4 million users, with the previous record being 3.2 million, and almost simultaneously beat PUBG in terms of total revenue in February, with a $126 million compared to PUBG's $103 million. And even as recent as April of 2018, boasting revenue gains of over $200 million. Now, we could go on for days talking about revenue this and accomplishment to that, but I mentioned Fortnite's successes because they become very relevant as we continue the conversation. We're here to talk about the effect that Fortnite has on the rest of the gaming community, dishing out free map updates, tons of cartoonish and animated cosmetic items, free V-Bucks, free weapons, while still showing you can make the players happy and still rake in millions upon millions of dollars became the topic of every media circle. And to do this on a free-to-play model made it even more attractive. Arguably, titles like Call of Duty in recent years are on more of a, let's say, like a social decline due to the over-implementation of loot boxes, also known as supply drops, that were the only way to attain new items. Skins, cosmetics, and weapon variants, all the way down to monetizing anything new that even so much as entered the game. Now, I say social decline because they're not making any less money. I mean, way back in December of 2017, Activision announced that Call of Duty World War II's global sales had amounted to more than $1 billion. And in a year-end press release, Activision said that Call of Duty World War II and Destiny 2 are the number 1 and number 2 games of 2017 in North America, based on revenue. Activision boasted that Call of Duty has now been the top-selling gaming series based on revenue for 8 of the last 9 years worldwide, and 9 straight years in North America alone. Additionally, I think Call of Duty World War II is said to be the biggest console digital launch in Activision Publishing's history. And as for Destiny 2, in spite of the whirlwind of questionable practices and the litany of negative reviews, it's also Activision Publishing's biggest PC release ever based on units sold. So it's not about powerhouses like these not bringing in tons of money. I mean, they do, but it's more of Fortnite has given them like binoculars, and they can now see the end of their social and financial superiority. And with almost every large, influential YouTuber and Twitch content creator fleeing Call of Duty, kind of due to declining viewership in the shadow of customer backlash over years of advanced movement, also known as boost jumping, and oversaturation of loot box mechanics. And I think we kind of saw this at its worst in Black Ops 3. It was pretty bad. The experts saw their piece of the pie getting smaller and smaller. Seeing the ballooning success of Fortnite and all of the attention that they're getting kind of forced these AAA developers to either shape up or ship out, or shape up or don't ship out. Shape up or don't ship out. Just do better. Spoiled by the fact that you can not only play Fortnite for free, but all the new weapons and map updates, they came to the game absolutely free. And the community started to do nothing short of demand this from other developers. And those awesome cosmetics, I mean, you have a way to earn those in-game currencies by just playing the game. And that would allow you to purchase some of your own, right? As well as possibly enough to purchase their quarterly battle pass. Imagine Call of Duty giving away thousands of COD points every single month. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. How would the AAA developers respond? They would do exactly what Fortnite did. Just borrow a few ideas and implement them into their next releases. Blown back by the Fortnite effect, Activision saw Call of Duty World War II quickly losing popularity as another year of distaste by a fractured player base moved to the Battle Royale alternative. So, on the third week of May, we saw the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer reveal, as well as the Battlefield 5 reveal, both of which will be releasing in early October. For the first time in franchise's history, Call of Duty will launch boasting no season pass or campaign, the addition of their own Battle Royale mode called Blackout, and free map updates that will release close to monthly. And not to be outshined, Battlefield 5 decides, at the time of the creation of this video, not to include a Battle Royale mode of their own, but to go all in on Grand Operations, which is their expansion of the popular operations mode from Battlefield 1. However, they let it be known that there will be no premium service, which is their version of a season pass. Now, if it weren't for EA going full leech mode on Battlefront 2 on us, right, with the loot box shenanigans, I mean, would we have seen the shockwaves in the gaming community ring all the way to the ears of the government watchdogs? Would we have seen that? I mean, to the point that games not even said to release until 2019 have wildly stated that their respective games are not pay to win, nor do they have loot boxes. If it weren't for the mere existence of Fortnite Battle Royale, would we have seen a AAA developer like Activision dive into the genre of Battle Royale? And if so, would we have seen Battlefield 5 also announce that they themselves are ditching a season pass model? Now, whether you're a PUBG fanatic and you're triggered that Fortnite just copied everything from PUBG, or if you were just rooting for Radical Heights to replace Fortnite, R.I.P. Radical Heights. R.I.P. Radical Heights. You can't deny the effect that they've had on the rest of the gaming community. So, you love it or hate it, we are at the whim of the Fortnite effect. So, what do you think? Do you believe that Fortnite single-handedly forced these larger gaming companies like EA and Activision to change their policy, to change how they do business and the packages that they decide to sell us? Or do you believe that these things were going to happen anyway? That regardless of if Fortnite existed or not, that this was bound to happen, right? So let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know your opinion on the matter. Do you believe Fortnite is actually making the waves in the community that I'm claiming that they are? Or was this just the natural progression of gaming? Thank you for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new, and I will check you out on the next one.